Have you ever gotten stuck while playing a solo? In that moment, you start overthinking and your overthinking starts overthinking itself. In that same moment, you think to yourself, well, I've already messed up this solo, so might as well fake it until I make it to the end. Well, I have been there many a times. Partly embarrassed and partly feeling like, can I even play though? Confidence. I feel as though I always slide this topic somewhere in some of my videos on this channel, but here is a full video about it. If you are tuning into this channel right now, there's a good chance that you know enough harmony to be able to play a song from start to finish. But you are probably disheartened by the deep and complex development simple harmony has taken over the years, heard through the jazz giants and many modern players of today. And you're thinking to yourself, when I voice a tune though, it sounds like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. It doesn't have that juice. How to gain confidence? It's by working toward what you want to sound like, one step at a time. Working on one concept at a time and getting that well under your fingers. And when it's time to play on stage, don't focus on the things which you can't do. Focus on the things that you can do, which will include that one concept that you have been working on. And believing that that concept is a step closer to becoming that player which you want to become. Therefore, deeming that one concept worthy enough of being played. Therefore, deeming that one concept worthy enough of being played in that moment. 2. Value yourself and your musicianship. You're serious about music, aren't you? You're practicing, aren't you? Just because you do not sound like how you envision yourself in your mind does not make you less of a musician. Just because you are not yet sounding like how you envision yourself in your mind does not make you less serious about the music. Just because you don't sound like how you envision yourself in your mind does not mean you're not practicing enough. You are worthy of playing along with other musicians by virtue of your respect for the music, by virtue of you taking the music seriously and putting in the work every single day, by virtue of the fact that you know that you still have a long way to go, makes you a valuable and competent musician on the bandstand, because you'll always be willing to learn from others. 3. Don't let people discourage you. If I took to heart all the things people have ever said about me and my playing, I would have quit music by now. If I ever tried to decipher all the weird looks people have ever given me after a technically challenged solo, where would I be? People talk whether you do good or bad. A la Rihanna. And people gonna talk whether you're doing bad or good. Yeah. 4. Focus. If you are focused, you will not be easily stirred. If someone on the bandstand starts playing double time, and that's not something that you've particularly been working on, stick to your 3-note solo, boo-boo. Focus on the things that you've been working on. Try to apply them creatively. No one can ever say something the same way that you can. So, stick to what you can do and don't focus on all the other things that are happening around you. Sure, be a musician who listens, but be able to fit yourself in the band. Be able to blend with the band, with the tools and resources that you have so far. You cannot learn everything in one go. It's going to take a lifetime. The greats we listen to practiced too, and they did not always know everything that you hear in one go. Listen to some of their older records. You will hear a big difference from the older records to the later records. Number 5, challenge yourself. Complacency is the number one thing in music and in life in general that will stunt you from growing. Challenge yourself. Me saying that you should focus only on the things that you have been working on does not mean that you cannot take chances. Music for me is all about taking chances, especially when you're playing with new people each day. Take chances. Play that concept a little differently than what you did before. If you have been following along my 10-day jazz piano basics course, you can do none of the things that we've learned well and to your fulfillment without confidence. So don't forget to pray. Don't forget to count yourself as worthy of being a musician who can play along with others. And don't forget to practice. Not only the music, but the art of knowing yourself. And ultimately, confidence.